Morris. Uh-oh. Okay. Welcome to Austria. I apologize. I know I look like a 4-year-old girl from the 90s, but perks of being an exchange student, you don't have a lot of money, so you have to cut your own hair. Or at least that's what I do. So I've never done one of these things before, but it's a spinny chair. So I haven't done one of these before, so I just find it really awkward talking to a camera for a long time, as I'm an awkward person to begin with. But okay, I've got really short attention span, and then on top of that, I'm trying to think in English, and because half my brain's in English and the other half's in German, and I just don't speak any languages right now. Really, it's how it is. And yeah, so I've been in Austria for 8 months already. It's really sad for me because I don't want to go because I really like it here, and I just moved into my new host family last weekend, and they're great. I love them. They're fantastic. And yeah, so I'm never coming back, so I hope everyone's okay with that. But in all seriousness, like, yeah, I get back August 5th, which is in less than 4 months, which makes me really sad, but it's been a really good experience on the other hand. But it's like, no, don't finish! But then on the other hand, I really want bacon and Tim Hortons, because those are 2 things that Austria doesn't have, and it would be really nice to just sit down and watch a hockey game or something. Okay, so what was I saying? I have this wonderful chocolate called Milka, and I hold it responsible for all the weight that I've gained. Is that proper English? Yeah, I think so. I just dropped a breadstick. I have a host sister here, and she's not home now, otherwise that would be really awkward because I'd be sitting here talking to a computer and she'd be like, what's going on? You scared somebody? And I'm like, 9. This isn't normal for me, and I feel really awkward right now just sitting here talking to a computer and flipping my hair, like, so yeah. I love Austria. I'm never going to leave here. Except it would be nice to have money again, because I have no money because Europe is so expensive. It makes me die inside. Okay, so school's going great. For those of you that don't know, I'm in a science school, and I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna eat a breadstick. So, science school is really cool. Today, actually, we just had a physics labor. What's the word in English? Labor. Lab. We had an English lab. No, physics lab. Brain, seriously. So we had a physics lab, and we went to one of the universities here in Salzburg. Best city ever. Okay, so we were in the university and tour of it, and it was really cool. And can't think of the English words. I'm sorry. Anyways, so yeah, we got a tour of one of the places and learned about cells and stuff. My favorite labor is biology. One time we cut open and dissected a cow's head. The teacher brought in 4 bags, 2 big bags, and in each one there were 2 bags with these cow heads. They're like this big. Then these giant saws, and we sawed them in half. Well, 2 of them we sawed in half, like from there. And then the other one, they did like a birth of the brain type of thing, and they like cut open the skull a little bit, and then they cut it open at the back, and like they pulled the brain out as a whole. Whereas I was one of the ones that just cut it in half and then scooped out the brain. That was really cool. I also trying to remember. Oh, that was really loud. I apologize. On Tuesday, so 2 days ago, on April the 8th. Oh, sorry. to an opera, and it was really cool, except for the fact that it was really long because it was dress rehearsal and we had to sit there and watch them practice before they'd actually show us what happened. But that's okay because it was free, and free's always good because I have no money. Oh, just cut myself on the picture. Don't touch the walls or the walls will touch you. I don't know why I said that. And then my best friend here named Francesca, and we do lots of fun stuff together, like last weekend, so the weekend before last weekend in March, I'm not exactly sure, it was a few weekends ago, let's just say that. We went, and on Sunday we went into this giant field in a place called Fürstenbrunn. I didn't say that right, I apologize, because I just completely butcher an Austrian accent, because I'm Canadian, and egal. We did like typical Austrian springtime, I'm a beaver work, and yeah, that was really cool. We were in a giant hay field and like we raked up all the hay, and it was work, but it was fun, and we'd sing songs both in English and in German, and sometimes English and German at the same time, just because we can. Like this giant picnic thing, it's very typical Austrian, like they just brought out bread, meat, vegetables, and you just sort of chop up what you want and then put it in your mouth. They're classy people, but actually no, I love it, it's so good. Oh, I've done so many other things, but I've been talking for a really long time, and I feel like this, if people even watch it, is gonna be rather boring. It's just like, oh, look at my life, that's kind of the whole point of this. So I don't know what I'm doing, so I apologize. Say goodbye, and maybe I'll make another video, maybe I won't, but we'll find out. Love you guys. Bye. There's a button.